Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kid Lee, and it's time to take a look at Heroes of the Storm. This is a multiplayer online battle arena, or MOBA, that is currently in development by Blizzard. I think what Blizzard is trying to do here is they're trying to compete with the likes of League of Legends, Dota, Smite, and some of the other bigger ones that might be out there. So, for their game, what they've done is they've sort of taken all of the Blizzard franchises and taken some of the best or well-known characters and thrown them all into this game. Now, we know that Overwatch is also coming out, and I do believe that Overwatch characters will eventually be in this game, but at the moment they are not. But just briefly looking at the characters that they have in beta right now, I'm currently on Thrall. But you've got characters like, here's Arthas, here's Illidan, here's Diablo, here's Jim Raynor from StarCraft, Nova, you've got Sergeant Tank, you've got Tyrael, here's Uther, and the list just goes on and on and on. There's lots of Vikings in here, there are Stitches, but they've got a pretty good selection of characters so far, but it definitely leaves room for them to expand down the road. So let me briefly take a look at some of the options that you can do in this game. The pricing model for this, I believe, has not been confirmed yet. Again, this game is still in beta, but I believe they're going to do something that is very similar to League of Legends, where the game is going to be free to play, and you're basically given one hero, and each week there's going to be a rotation of heroes that are unlocked or playable. But in the end, if you find a hero that you really like, you have to buy him. And the two ways that you can do that is, one, you can just simply go into the shop and pay real money, or two, you are able to earn credits or gold in the game to unlock them that way as well. Just as an example here, if I click on Arthas, you see that he's locked, and he's 7,000 gold or 849 to unlock. In addition to that, they have got skins for every character. They've got a selection of mounts, and they have got basically a hero info screen. And you might say mounts, that sounds kind of weird, but we'll get into that here in just a moment. But you are able to, again, go to the shop if you want to, check out different things if you want to buy. There's also the ability to watch other games that are going on, and there's also a community tab down here, but that's not open, so it's kind of hard to say exactly what that's going to do at the moment. The game does have a leveling system for your characters. As you play them, you level them up, and then you also have an overall level. As you can see, my level is currently level 5, and then I've played 4 games with Raynor, 1 game with Arthas, and you can kind of go in here and actually see what their abilities are and what their level is and how many wins and takedowns and so forth and so on. But let's go ahead and back out of this, and let's actually get into a game, because that is what this is all about. So for this game, I'm going to go ahead and play as Jim Raynor, and I will be randomly assigned some teammates. There are different battle modes. You've got a practice mode, a co-op mode, and then your sort of ranked league modes. So we'll just do something easy here for video purposes, so that I can properly explain this to everybody. So we'll go ahead and hit I'm ready. And I guess the first thing I'm going to talk about here real quick, because it's going to jump us into a cutscene. One thing that's maybe a little different about this game compared to other MOBAs is the map types that you have a lot of secondary and tertiary objectives that you can actually get into that help you control the map. So as soon as I click ready, it's going to kick us into a map, and then you're going to hear a voiceover of what basically the objectives are for this particular map. So let's go ahead and kick this off here. Sky Temple. Capture the temples, hold the temples, defend the temples. That is the name of the game, in addition to the normal of defeat your opponent's base. So we'll go ahead and we'll let this load in here.
Heroes, how dare you bring your war to Luxoria? These temples were built for my worship, in the hands of my chosen warriors. They are a powerful weapon. But you, I do not grant you my power. Should you try to claim the temple, my guardians will cleave you in twain. Turn back now, before you are found lacking.
Okay.
I would prepare for your ceaseless battle.
All right, ladies,
If you
keep
wish
firing
to
till there ain't nothing left.
Okay, so I'm going to let the match start, and I'm just going to let my companions just go to town, and they'll do whatever they're going to do. Okay, first thing we're going to take a look at is down in the lower right, which is the mini-map. Again, sort of standard MOBA-like. You can see there are 3 lanes. Upper, bottom, and middle. The main objective of this game is to work your way across the map and destroy the enemy base. This object right here with the snake head, we destroy this, it is game over. But in the lanes, you'll notice that there are basically defensive positions. Right here, this is a wall, and this is a pair of turrets. And then if we go over to the enemy side, here's a wall and a pair of turrets. And here is a wall and a pair of turrets. In order to take these down, we're basically just viewing my opponents and friends going at it here. But basically, again, very similar to perhaps League of Legends, your bases will spawn minions. And you can see a bunch of minions jumping into battle here. They just spawn periodically, and they will go against the enemy minions. Now, again, very similar to League of Legends, the turrets you cannot take without minion support. You basically need the minions to take the fire for you, and then you're able to take them down with your heroes. Dying in this game is very, very bad. You do not want to die because it takes you out of the game and you are not leveling. Now, this game, I would say, is maybe a little bit more simple compared to some of the other MOBAs out there. And a lot of the other MOBAs, you have to, in some of them, you have to deal with gear, and you have to deal with advanced skill trees. In this game, you really don't have to do any of that. The only thing you have to deal with is this right here. As you level up, you're given basically 3 or 4 items to choose from. So right here, it's asking me at level 1, which one do I want to go with here? And I'm going to go ahead and go with Seasoned Marksman. And our team is already level 4 as I've been sitting here slacking off, so I actually get to pick my next one. So I'm going to go with Vampiric Assault. The basic attacks heal you. Up at the top of the screen, you'll see a couple of numbers here. You see a 4 and a 5. These are your team levels. The game does use a limited action set as well. Down in the lower center of the screen, you see a QW, and right now the other ones are locked out. So you basically just lay your fingers across QWER, and I actually need to get rolling here because it's threatening to kick me out of my match because I'm not moving. But the mounts in this game are used on Z. They basically just help you run around the map a little quicker, and that's definitely quite the change from if you're used to playing League of Legends, where you're just basically having to run anywhere. So yep, you can quickly basically mount and unmount. Sorry there, ladies and gentlemen, I actually had to do a cut in my video because I was slacking off. It actually kicked me out of that first game. So here is basically the start of a new game. The map is a little bit different here, so I'll basically just have to try and explain things on the run. So, as I was saying earlier, dying in this game is very, very bad, and you basically have to let the minions do a lot of the work for you. And we've actually got Diablo here. I'm actually trying to kill him. see if I get my first kill of the day. This game is basically like playing a little bit of cat and mouse. You sort of duck in, duck out, duck in, duck out. And that's how this works. And it works even more that way when you're playing against other people. And there's my first kill. But as I was saying, you've got a limited action set, and you're able to increase your abilities as time goes along. There, I got a kill. All right.
Gain experience by killing enemy heroes, minions, and structures. Heroes must be close to where the enemy dies to gain experience.
So we're basically slowly working our way down the middle lane, killing these minions, and then we're gonna see if we can take down their first set of structures. And they're gonna basically try and counter us. You can see these red lines on the map. This is basically the field of fire for their turrets. So I have to make sure that there's always minions between myself and the turrets, so the turrets actually focus on them and not me. The heroes cannot take on the turrets by themselves without help. Maybe in later game they'd have a little bit more luck, but in early game you definitely can't do it. So I'm letting the companions get a little bit closer here, and we'll see if we get another kill there. There's a Diablo kill. You see how the turrets were actually shooting me because I was too close. Boom, there's another kill there. So I can choose my next talent. That's in this mode, it's actually going to pause the game. In real mode, it would not do that. So again, I'm going to take that Vampiric Assault. Basic attacks heal you, which is very, very nice. Let's continue on. Now I'm going to briefly talk about the actual abilities that Raynor has got. On Q, I've got a penetrating round, and if I click on it, you see this, basically this telegraph appears, and that's basically asking me where do I want to shoot it. On W, I have got Inspire, so it gains a 25% attack speed for 8 seconds for nearby friendly guys. So I just hit it, and they basically get buffed. I got another talent that came up. So let's see what we have here. Hamstring shot. Nearby mercenaries are stronger. Adrenaline. I'm going to take the penetrating round slows. So hamstring. I'll take that. Let's continue on here. So again, we're basically just trying to push this center lane. Haven't really made it too far with it. There's actually a health globe on the ground. So we're going to let the minions get ahead here. And I'm actually going to get my first shot at some turrets here. Now, one thing that's a little bit different about this game... Okay, I got to back off because my minions died. Here comes the next group. Cat and mouse, cat and mouse. Is, if I actually scroll over here for a second, the turrets underneath their health bar has got this bar. And this is basically an ammunition bar. So the turrets can actually run out of ammunition. So you have to try and keep that up as well. So just a sort of an added element. So I'm actually free to attack this one because it's got no health. I use my Q ability and my W to inspire the guys that are around me, but I'm going to have to back off here real quick, not unless this other group can catch up. Okay, there's a turret down. This turret's also out of ammunition. I'm going to work on the turrets. We'll let the minions kill each other.
Heroes hiding in bushes are invisible to enemies outside.
Alright, let's clear. Oh, here's Uther. And who's this? Oh, he unlocked a camp. So that was one of this. Oh, I gotta back way off. It's time to run. Time to run. Try and shoot these guys the best I can. Basically, that is one of the side objectives. Alright, next talent. So here are the heroic abilities. So everybody has a so-called super ability. So, I'm actually going to take the battle cruiser. I can call in a battle cruiser to rain down fire upon my enemies, and this is actually a perfect time to do it, right here. I got to back off here before I die. But I'm going to hit R, you see the telegraph goes down, and here comes the battle cruiser. Wow, this is like a total beatdown here. Come on, let's kill Uther, guys. Okay, Uther's down. There's actually 3 here. Well, there was 3 heroes here. This is like extremely dangerous. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. I'm actually going to hit this well right here. It'll heal me up. I'm going to kill this girl. She's dead. Alright, Kerrigan. You're not going to make it out of here alive. I will not allow it. You can run all you want. I will find you.
Destroyed.
And she got help. Come, my minions.
Use your hero abilities often. They do more damage to the enemy than your basic attacks. The default hotkey.
Oh, she's back. Let's see if I can get my shot in and kill her. Got her. You got no chance, Uther. No chance. Oh, their one turret actually has some ammunition now. Let's kill it. Alright, that turret is destroyed. Their guys are actually buffed. They actually completed one of the objectives on this map. You can see that little symbol above their head. Not to mention that it's like night out and it's like raining. Let me grab my next talent here. Giant Killer. Empowers your basic attacks against heroes. I will take that. So here's a bunch of their buildings. Again, I'm letting the minions get in here. Take the damage. We'll see if we can kill their shrine. That's... You can see all the ammunition that this building has. Let me inspire the guys around me. I'm going to have to back off here. Oh, time to run. That last guy, he did well. Let me see if I can slow him down here. Minions, help me. Okay, Kerrigan, I'm going to concentrate on her. See if I can get her down here. She's trying to run. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Ah, just out of my range.
Drinking from a healing fountain restores your health and mana over time.
Okay, I got 3 archers. We need more guys than this. This isn't very many. There's a kill. Whoop, you might have heard that ding noise. That means that one of the turrets was targeting me, so I had to back off. Here comes my next wave of minions. So I'm slowly making progress on this middle lane here. And you can see that we have a 4-level advantage over the enemy. You can see that Kerrigan is going to be back in 2 seconds. 1 second. And then as the match actually goes along, the time that you are out is longer and longer each time. I'm going to have to back off here. Time to run. And I can take these minions myself. They're not going to do too much damage to me. But I just can't be in range of a firing arc. Whoa, Kerrigan just tried to do a move on me. I want to get this building down and then I'll go after her. There it goes. Alright. Yep, gotta back off. Minions are dead. Run, Rainer, run! Aha, here comes Sergeant Hammer. Help me out here. See if we can take her down. Get her out of the match for like 20 seconds. Oh, here comes Diablo. Alright, she's down. Now, three heroes on a lane like this is generally not a good idea. Let's get this turret down, and then I'll switch lanes if I have to. Diablo's just over there beating it down. Okay, let's see here. Which one do we want? Activate to increase attack and movement speed on Berserk. Executioner, deal extra damage to disabled targets. No. Penetrating round does more damage per target hit and has increased width. Yeah, let's do that.
I so enjoy it.
Okay, so we're at their last wall here.
Time to man up.
Before we get into their base, there's Uther. Gotta back off. You heard that ding. Looks like my buddies are bugging out. They're heading north. Oh, they're going after the objective, and I'll let them do that.
The default hotkeys are Q, W, E, and
I'll see if I can keep these champions. Just 3 of them here now, and that's not good. Help me! Where's my minions? I'm gonna lay down my big move here, right down center. Let's see if we can kill off a couple of them here. Get them out of the match. There's one. See if I can get Kerrigan. Right here. So close. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Got her. 2. See if I can get a triple kill here.
Damn it, Sarah. Didn't have to be like this.
Come on, come on. Yes! There's the friendly version of Diablo. Yeah, after I clear out this side, you guys come back. Bunch of slackers. See, what I'd like to do is try and clear one lane and get one lane pushing into their base, and then go after a second lane or a third lane and get... There's only one guy left here, so I'm going to just wait. Uther's back. I killed off your minions, Uther. What are you going to do about it? Here comes my next wave. I'll wait for them to catch up. Alright, boys. Let's do this. Huh. And right as I cross the line, like, all their guys show up. Wow, they just totally are, like, destroying my minions. There is 3 of them here. Oh, now here comes Diablo back again. It's an even match. 3 on 3. I'm going to kill Kerrigan. Boom. See if we can get Uther. Nope, we got to back off. Oh, this one's out of ammo. We can take it. There's one down. Let's get this gate down. Okay. Let me clear off a couple of these buildings here, and then I'm going to switch lanes. We'll let the middle push. But it's really hard to do it with just one lane. Okay, I think that's good enough. So let's go ahead and mount up. And which one? Looks like top is having the most trouble. I'm actually going to click on the mini-map, and it'll sort of auto-take me there. So it looks like top's in the most trouble, so let's actually push top here.
Who shall carry?
Hi guys, how's it going? Good to see you. How do you like my big gun?
All day long.
Not very good, do you? No, you don't.
This merc camp is all mine.
Alright, let's push ahead here. Here comes the next wave. You can kind of see how the hero abilities have started to increase in damage as the leveling has progressed.
The default hotkeys are Q, W, E, and R.
I need to figure out if there's a way to turn off the tutorial stuff, and I have not found a way to do that. But it could be that they haven't even added that in yet. It's hard to say.
My favor is yours, heroes. Your enemies shall fall.
Okay, so we do have 2 lanes now that are able to work right into their base. So let's actually start working their base down and see if we can get that final building destroyed. Here comes Arthas. And there's a keep destroyed. Alright, let's go ahead and launch my big ship. Bring it down. Kill off a couple of heroes here. Destroyed a building. Okay. This right here, this Eagle's Head, is the final building. If this gets destroyed, this is over. So I'm going to come over here real quick and make sure that both lanes have good access to that building, and it looks like they do. So let's try and keep the enemy heroes out of this area. Kill this gal here. She's gone. This one down here is beating up on our minions. Let's kill her. Oh, I just got a push from the enemy Diablo. See if I can kill off this girl. There she goes. I got Diablo beating on me. I got to back off here a little bit. And that's it. We got him. Victory. Bang, bang, boom. Alright. So it comes up with the experience screen here. And I just hit level 6, which unlocks the daily quest portion of this game. I knew it was coming, but I actually had not looked into this quite yet. Play 2 games as a StarCraft hero gets me 200 gold. Alright, cool stuff. I will have to do some more research on this questing system. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is the basics of Heroes of the Storm. It's definitely a lot more fun when you're playing it with your friends and you're playing against real people. As you can see, going against the AI really isn't that challenging. Going against the AI is really for you to sort of learn the heroes. You know, you do a couple matches, learn the particular heroes, maybe play around, find the one that you like the best. I really do like Raynor. I've only had a chance to play like 3 or 4. I thought Arthas was okay, and a couple of the other ones were okay, but so far I like this one the best. It could be that my playstyle in general is just suited more towards the range type class. But yep, that will go ahead and do it for this video. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. How many kills did I get? I had 19 kills. That's pretty good. Yep, there we go. But yep, that will go ahead and do it. So everybody keep playing and have fun.